Hey, welcome, punks, to the Punkery show live from the worst city in the world, Las Venturas. The earliest we've ever done a Punkery show, I'm pretty sure. There is feedback in the background because Windows 10 sucks and turned off stereo mix, so I have to make sure that we are on. And I guess we are on because I just heard myself. This
what
SF
about me?
soundtrack.
Hello, I'm the important one here. Yo,
I'm the
can
important one. Good point. Good point, Kesh. Alright, I'm gonna turn the thing up right now. We'll hear if we can hear you.
Listen.
Okay, good. We heard you.
Listen.
Good. You're the important one here. Yes, Kesh, you're the important one here. But yes, we can hear. No technical difficulties this time. But this is the Punkery show. The Duke just said, "Is this SF soundtrack?" No, it's a Vice City song, bro. But SF is the best city. This show is sponsored by SF. So, I didn't know what was going on today. Kesh was like, "Oh, let's do the Punkery show early." It's like 11:30 here, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
And
Sometimes you have to dedicate early hours of the morning for CNR, you know.
sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. You have to have topics in the morning. I had two. One of them is
I mean,
not desirable.
Rashon,
What?
like seriously, like what better can you wish for than waking up to me?
Yeah, it's true.
Almost.
Even though I woke up like an hour and a half before you told me. But yes, for all those out there, there is no better feeling than waking up to the ping of Kesh. Yes, obviously.
Rashon, I can hear you because screaming kids outside. Go feed the kids so they don't scream.
You can hear kids outside.
No, that's Busta Cod, right? In the road in the
Oh, yeah. Bustakaya, he's a little ass kid.
Is
He's
he-
like 14, man.
He's from India, no?
No, apparently he's Polish.
Really?
Yeah.
Kurwa mać.
He's well, hold on. He's a little kid, all right? Don't curse. He's a little kid. He's like 14 years. He's born in like 2005. All right. Lover. Shout out to Lover. He just said, "I feel so fucking bad for that donkey on the XD." Well, XD. Well, Lover, here's the thing. Like, you can't call people dumb AF and then reveal your secret. Sometimes.
Listen, the best of
What?
us got donkey, right? So that's
Oh
like
yeah, exactly. See, Kesh here, Kesh got donkey today, and look where she is right now. All the best. Donkey today,
wasting my life away with you.
Listen, this is only 45 minutes, all right? There's no waste whatsoever. Okay, absolutely no waste. All right. Plus, people would kill to hang out with me.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go. fuck
Really?
yourself, all right? They would kill. Emphasis on kill because they would kill. To
Yeah.
hang out with me, alright? So put some respect on my name. Put some respect. So let's see here. Las Venturas right now, it's full of fags right now. Look at the list, a lot of fags. Big Ukrainian boss. Where's Big Russian boss? That guy is the most useless cop in history. But I got an impromptu topic here. Obviously, Crazy Driver, before the show started, he asked me something because CC Drugaddict, who is a idiot, he placed a hit on Crazy Driver for accepting a bribe of a warrant while Drugaddict was chasing him.
Yeah.
And obviously I hate cocksuckers that accept bribes willy-nilly, because cocksuckers that accept bribes willy-nilly are cocksuckers. In fact, Kesh has done it before, In fact, she's done it.
Last split second.
Yeah,
That's the best way to do it.
yeah, it's the worst second, She's even done it while we've chased after a warrant, and
It's like sucking dick, and stopping like 1 second before you.
yeah, exactly. Like, how could somebody be so cruel? In fact,
Yeah.
that's a very cruel image right there. You suck dick, and you just leave, just up, get on your feet, get out of the room, close the door. that's exactly the moment or the feeling it is when you accept a bribe. When somebody's chasing somebody, but the problem is that it is not allowed, in my opinion at least, or most opinions, it is not allowed to place hits on somebody for accepting a bribe while somebody is chasing a warrant. But make it clear you are a cocksucker. So in that case, Crazy Driver, you are a cocksucker for accepting a bribe of a guy who was chasing a guy. Now, I don't know how close CC Drug Addict was to the warrant, but if you use your radar, I understand that, your radar is zoomed in all the way when you're not moving, which, what does Crazy Driver do usually? Set aside City Hall? But...
I have no idea. Accepting bribes?
Yes. But, even though it's not allowed to do so, you still are a cocksucker. And everybody who accepts bribes when warrants are being chased, you're a cocksucker. A cocksucker. Very simple. Very simple. That reminds me of when the entire city would suck Cano off to accept his bribe as well. So, that's how it be.
If that happens to you and you're frustrated by that, you're just not doing your job as a cop. You should get there before that cop who took the bribe,
Listen here, Kesh, alright? Listen here, Kesh, alright? In fact, I think Night Blue's bribe just got accepted too. But
I just took 3 bribes in PD. I'm like a bribe whore. One of them was from Lova.
Lova?
Giving support to my donkey. My fellow donkey.
Fellow donkey Lova. Shout out to Lova. Drop one of Clue's bombs.
What is his second name?
His second name was Deadpool. I think that was his previous name. His previous name was Deadpool.
Wow, what a lovely name.
Yes, he must be a very big fan of the movies, the Deadpool movies. But yeah, I understand, Kesh. You like to accept bribes and all that, and your reasoning is, the cop should arrested the guy way before. But listen, Kesh, arresting somebody is a big process, all right?
Yeah, what just happened now before we started the.
What?
Okay, so I'll tell you the story. I'm chasing Drizzle forever. He flips the car, and I just didn't want to arrest him because it kind of felt cheap, There was no proper chase. He just flipped the car and he surrendered himself. When people surrender themselves, I don't really like to arrest. So I walk next to him, and I'm not arresting him for 3 seconds. I was like, okay, at some point he's gonna realize that I don't want to arrest him. I actually want him to bribe me. And you know what he does? He flashes me, exposes himself to me, and I die. That's what you get for being nice.
Exactly. See, this is 2019. See, back in 2012, 2011, you didn't have to worry about people ninja jacking you when, their car blows up. They have no car. You can be chivalrous and do all that. But now, Drizzle forever. And I mean, the thing is that Drizzle forever, he probably thought you would eventually arrest him. So he did the only thing that was possible in the moment, and that was the 2% chance that he would flash you to death. And guess what? It happened. And
yeah, I wanted to save him, and he showed me his.
Yeah, and he got away too. So he got away with indecent exposure, and you got your ass kicked. So GG. That's how it was. Very strong dick by Drizzle forever right there. Destroy your ass, not literally.
Gross one.
But there it is. C-Cash, that's what happens, You gotta be. This is why I don't pick people up anymore. This is why I don't,
Actually, last time I was playing, I think, last time I was playing Las Venturas. What? Dude, go fuck. You know what? Part of me was happy for Duke coming back, right? To play CNR. But then I figured out he came back for You know what he came back for?
What?
He came back for Sam, a meeting that was happening
Gay.
on Las Venturas a few days ago.
Gay.
So how do you feel about that, Rashon? You missed the gathering of the dogs.
Well, you know, Sam's a bunch of fags. I don't know where the Duke is from because he's scared, but
Serbia.
Serbia. Well, it doesn't matter where all Sam cocksuckers are from because they're all cocksuckers, and Sam Borats are Sam Boras. I think Abad, he invited me to the Sam gathering, but I said no. Alright. It was Saturday, right?
You don't want to be Sam. I don't remember what it was, but I just joined and I saw a bunch of people dying to elephant or something,
yeah,
and
that sounds like
like bunch of random shit, and I was like, yep, Christy Edge must be on Serbia. Because it's either like when shit like that happens, it's either C or Christy Edge. Like there's no other people that are.
Yeah,
stupid.
that is definitely some Sam snit. That is some Sam snit right there. You know, one thing is that you can never get close to C or mug Christy Edge because they are suicidal as fuck.
I was cop, and they had like DM tournament or something inside Jefferson Hotel. A bunch of them were Warrens, and I actually like wanted to go arrest them, but then I was like, well, not gonna fuck with Christy Edge, like he'll probably abuse. Yeah, no.
Possibly.
And funny thing is that someone did go for hit or something when they were having that tournament, and I think he did abuse. I think like Eslam or Amersad or someone like reported him on forums, so yes. I guess I was right because someone else tried to do it, and Christy Edge did something that he shouldn't or something. I don't really know the whole situation, but I was pretty fun.
I don't know, Amir Saad and Eslam, they're pretty
stupid.
They're pretty stupid. They're not the stupidest people, but they are pretty stupid. And if you fuck with the Sam, especially when you're that, you're ass kicked.
Gay party. Some gay parties not to be interrupted.
Yeah, if you try to impede on the Sam Gee party, you'll be destroyed for hate speech. So this is how it is. Shout out to Sam. Sam are a bunch of fags. Shout out to Alexi. Alexi just said he wants me to buy him an SSD. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's too bad. Bad.
There was really cheap SSD on AliExpress. No, I'm joking. On AliExpress a few days ago. Someone linked it to me. It was like 640 gigabytes or something. It's pretty cheap. But it was like off-brand, so I don't know. Maybe he used it a few times and then
it depends. But Alexi, he wants the top-notch snits. All right, he wants that Samsung snits. You feel me? And he said it. He said it was on sale. That's barely a sale, bro. I don't know the conversions.
I would buy him. He seems like a fun guy.
Yeah, Alexi. He's one of the few cool.
He's like dudes. Only normal Finnish dude.
Yes, one of the few. Normal ones. Yeah.
I'm really good friends with Stepa, but
Now, see, it's funny. Back in the day, I had a very high thoughts of Finnish people. Back when Kashi Dimits. Who else was on? Even C back then. A lot of the Finnish players back then were all fucking funny, hilarious. Sonatantu, Redex. Who's the other son? I don't remember his name. But Finnish players were fucking bouse back then. But now, not so much.
Yeah, they're so emotional.
Not so much. Finnish players now are fucking cocksuckers.
Guess who PMs me right now that we're talking about this? Stepa.
Well, Stepa's issues too. He's got issues. What?
I also got PM'd by... Oh, okay, I'll just ask you. What's your opinion on CC drug addict 79? The dude who PM'd you?
Did the crazy CC driver ask you?
I'm just asking you.
Oh well, CC drug addict is pretty dumb. He's pretty dumb. I remember the day. I remember the day that he was playing with Kakarot, and he and Kakarot were, they were love partners at one point. Like they were playing together. They pretty much are the same personality. They played together. They loved each other, and then literally 20 minutes later, they hated each other.
Yeah, because CC drug addict just PM'd me. Show me better LV cup than me. So, do you agree with that? Is he best LV cup?
Well, he's got some skill, yeah. But I wouldn't say he's the best. Drug addict right now is trying to say he doesn't know Kakarot.
I don't know.
Well, he doesn't know him anymore. But they were best friends, love buddies for 20 minutes, and then they just hated each other, That's that was like 2 months ago.
It sounds like you're trying to deny your friendship with Sheeprocket.
Me? I never tried to deny my friendship with Sheepfucker. That's completely wrong. When did I ever try to deny my friendship with Sheepfucker? When did I ever? Sheepfucker and I used to play every weekend, like 5 years ago. All right.
Yeah, you had your chance, Rashon. What happened?
I don't know. But the chance ran out when she paid attention to her kids and decided to be a 100% invested mother.
Yeah.
Speaking of CC drug addict, though, snit. Okay, never mind. Drug addict, he got his bullet stolen on purpose, and then he sniped the guy out of the driver's seat of the car. GG.
See, I deal with these situations, complaining to you and crying to you. Some people just shoot the yellows, That's one way to do it.
Well, he had no choice because he was driving away with his car. So, GG, nice shot by CC drug addict.
Proving his worth.
Yes, he's showing his cop, skill right there.
He's got some handles.
But yeah, like I said, Finnish players in 2019, a lot of them have issues. And, besides Alexei and Kana, the rest have issues. That's how it be. Literally.
Kana doesn't have issues?
I don't think he has issues, no. I really don't. There's been nothing in his temperament ever that has ever given me the idea that he has mental issues. Absolutely not. So, GG. Shout out to Alexei and Kana. All the other temperamental Finnish players have all quit. So, that's how it be. Speaking of having a temperament,
Probably I have one.
Do you have or no?
Yeah, people think so. I don't know. Must be. Then, I don't know. Some people say. I generally don't think, unless I have super bad day, or if it's something super that I take it seriously, and it's something that offends me really, then I guess, I cannot keep my mouth shut sometimes when I should, but
yeah,
I don't know, that doesn't happen that often actually, I don't think so. I think a lot of people also completely misinterpret me, because they take me way more seriously than I should be taken, because I'm not serious most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. I have got the same issue. I hold Kesh to a much higher standard, so whenever she does something stupid, it impacts me a bit more. And I try not to...
You're all faith in her lost.
Exactly. And even when the faith is lost, there is still faith, because I still, for some reason, hold you to a higher standard than most people.
Yeah.
Which I shouldn't, because you don't want to be taken seriously. So, that's how it be.
That's some bitchy fights, actually. When I'm bitchy. Yeah.
But pretty much, with Kesh, you... How many sides did the Star of David have? 5 or 6? I don't remember. But with the Kesh, 6. Well, let's say that. Pretty much, there are a Star of David. Okay, I don't know how to say this. Okay, so
you're probably complicating some things.
what I'm trying to say is that okay, let's say there are 5 points on a star, right? And each point on the star represents a subject that you cannot argue with Kesha about. And if you get on that, then she will rip your ass. So that's how it'd be. Otherwise, her temperament will be fine. But if you get on these points of subjects on each point of the star, you'll get your ass kicked. So that's how it'd be. That's how it'd be. Speaking of subjects,
There's another subject I don't want to talk about, but we have to because it's right.
What is that?
I'm like 120 kilos, so I don't want to talk about the diet, and especially not the diet that Parrish suggested for me.
120 kilos. Oh yeah, that's right, Greens. But Parrish. We've talked about Parrish a lot on this show lately, and she got Donkey of the Day last night. It was a pretty fun donkey. Long donkey, too.
Is that the second one she's gotten?
That was the first. It was the first. The other one with her name in it was her brother's, not her. But I put... Yeah. So it's pretty much... Parrish is on a diet, and it's a diet that is not conventional of most people. But it is a urine diet. So...
Explain me more. I want to hear about this.
So basically, she posted a video in the Sierra Discord about a guy talking about the wonders of drinking your own urine. Even though it's taboo, she goes along with it. And obviously, a lot of people...
So, how do I approach this? I mean...
Oh no. How do you approach it?
I can't take your bribe, bro. I'll lose the rank.
How do you approach it? I have no idea. But...
I just lost the rank because of love.
Owned. See, Kiss, you just said that you knew what was going to happen.
How do I approach this diet this week that I'm on period? How do I drink my... Parrish, like, what the fuck?
Is there a problem with the diet, Kiss?
Yeah. I cannot be on diet. This diet has its faults. It doesn't work.
And what faults are those?
You wanna drink the Red River?
Okay, so what if you're not on the Red River?
Yeah, then I might do it,
Oh no. But yeah, obviously the people in this here in Discord are not very happy about all this, obviously.
Would you do it? Drink your own urine? I mean, Bear Grylls does it, so... Yeah.
I would only do it, again, like I said in the donkey, I'd only do it if we were in a zombie apocalypse and there was no water available, and that was my last resort in survival.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't be picky?
You wouldn't have a choice to be picky at that moment, that's the thing. But yeah, obviously people in the Sierra Discord were not very happy about all of that.
Listen, she's in touch with Earth, with her feet. She's in touch with her body, She's listening to her own vibrations whilst I'm only listening to my vibrator vibrations. There's a difference between girls with...
Well,
I don't know. I probably wouldn't drink my urine, to be honest. I would rather be fat than I...
Well, I'm sure you can do both. But, people were not happy, obviously, and there was fighting back and forth, as expected. But Parrish did not get Donkey today for the ideology of drinking your own urine. She got it because she thought that it was a good idea that people would receive it neutrally or positively. Well, Greens, there's ambiance in the background. I'm sorry. I would have closed the window, but I do not want to. But yeah. So
see,
yeah.
The only issues I have is like people often preach what they don't practice, So in my opinion, she should preach the diet she actually tried. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to say it's a good thing. And I believe that she is doing it. I believe her. 100%. I believe her that she's doing it.
Why you have to put this image in my head? Like, I might have to throw some midget porn clips out now for that.
I don't think that will fix the ideology of it, but, you know... Yeah, you know, you do you, you know, pretty much is how it is, you know. If she wants to do that, go for it, you feel me? She said that urine is negatively charged. Which, you know, I don't know if that's true, but I assume that's true.
Mine is probably toxic.
It probably is toxic, but, see, I have heard about the negative ion thing before, I have. And I think it is real, like, for example, but the problem is that, do you know where else you can get negative ions?
I don't know. Go play CSGO and do it.
No. You go outside barefoot. Yeah, you go outside barefoot. Beyond the dirt, beyond the grass. That's it. If you stand outside on the dirt or the grass, well, guess what? You get negatively charged ions put into you. And that will balance your body.
So, would you rather go out with your bare feet or drink your own?
Is that even a question, Kesh?
I asked you.
Is that even a question? It is the most obvious question in the history of the world. I would rather stand outside barefoot, obviously. Oh no! PH!
Oh, look what's happening
Pakchoy is shooting at drug addicts. Ooh!
Yeah, I was just passing these wild parts. PH
Pakchoy is salty. Wow.
DMing.
That is copy. Yeah. That is not good. You can't do it. PH Pakchoy, get that ass destroyed. But yeah, I would rather stand outside and get those negatively charged ions than drink my own urine. Very simple. Now I'm sure that drinking will be more effective.
You will you will not lose weight by just standing on grass all day long. Must move those hips or something at least.
Well, Kesh, I'm not sure it's a weight loss because Parrish is not fat.
Yeah,
so, oh, okay, yeah, okay. But still, it's for balancing your body, I guess. So yeah, you know, that's how it be.
But then again, you know, you have a skinny girlfriend like Parrish, and then you realize she's a bit cool. Can't have it all, man.
Well, you know, if both partners are cuckoo, then, you know, that's pretty good, right? That would be perfect for both of them, so.
I think it's a better choice you go for 120 kilo me, Rashon.
Yes, for all of the people listening, Kesh is 120 kilograms. 120 kilograms, yes.
Of course.
You know.
Yeah.
You can, you know, the thing about fat people is that you can hear the guttural sounds in the background of their voice. So, you know, Kesh has, you know, that comes with the territory. 120 kilos is what Kesh weighs. For normal people, that's like 260 pounds.
I was fed up with having small tits, so I was like, maybe if I get fat, I will get some tits on me. You know,
exactly.
Didn't happen.
Exactly, you know, that's the thing. Scammed. That's the thing, you know. If you're a woman out there and you are very mad about your 8 cups, well, obviously plastic surgery is not a very good thing to do, so what can you do? Eat. Just eat. Yep. And, you know, you'll gain cup sizes with that. So, oops. So that's how it be. That's how it be. So the Parrish diet is not gonna work for you, Kesh. It's not. Absolutely.
Too bad. I was already holding up now to go on toilet. I wanted to do it in my glass.
Help! Help! Oh, this was a very fun donkey right there by on Parrish right there. I didn't want to.
She deserve it, unlike me.
Unlike you, well, you know, you can say that, but the damage is done. It'll be almost 2 years since your donkey, by the way. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I got you.
You got...
I either arrested the guy or I would fall in the water and I would have to swim and... Oh man, I'm so good at this game.
Wendy's sold the tents. Excellent. EG. Last thing to talk about, so I looked at the forum, and people were talking about the hit system. Love it, that was not a scream, it was a screech. It was a screech. She screeched in reaction to arresting somebody. That's how it be. But yeah, you know, people were like, is the old hit system better, or is the new hit system better? And, you know, what I think of is, you know, what's better for the hitman? People who get hits placed on them, and the people who place the hits, fuck them. It's for the hitman. Does the hitman benefit more from this version or last version? They benefit from this version, because last version, if somebody quit to avoid, their contract went away, and then the hitman has to do something else. But in this version, if somebody quits to avoid, they come back, the hit is still on them. So the update is for the hitman, not for the bitches complaining that place hits or get hits put on them. Now the biggest thing, and you know, I don't place hits.
Why?
I don't place hits because, you know, I don't think it's worth doing so. Because sometimes you may place hits, they'll place hits back on you, and you get your ass kicked, and they might not. So I don't think it is.
Oh, you're pussy.
Wrong.
Pussy.
Actually, Kesh.
Scared of retaliation, so
Actually,
you don't put hit on anyone because you're like, oh, they will dodge the hit better than I can do it.
Actually, Kesh, as Dave Chappelle said, yes, I am a pussy. I am warm, moist, and convincing. So you can suck my ass, alright? So anyway, so I am a pussy. Excellent.
Drugaddict, I'm not admin, I cannot spec you, but Rashon will do it since he hasn't done any admin work yet today.
I have done admin work, kiss my ass, alright? fuck your mother. Alright, but
What? What?
It was a reactionary thing to say, but still, one thing I never noticed or never understood was people like to complain that they can't place hits on somebody who already had hit completed on them for like, how long is it? 24 minutes, whatever it is.
That's a really annoying thing. Like, I don't understand people that are retarded enough to put a 10k hit on some regular cop who has 26k score on Last Venturas. Who is going to go after that dude for 10k? Like, if I will put like 200k on him, someone might actually bother, you know. But like, it's stupid that you cannot like raise the hit, you know, on someone. Like, if your hit would be more than the previous one, it should let you do it, you know. Because if you want someone really dead, then 10k is, you still have like some hitmen that will do it no matter what, you know, but it has to be like sense of desperation you would get like on Tinder, you know.
Well, yeah, shout out to Lexi. Lexi has the same issue right now where he placed, well, I don't remember. Wait, what do you have? What issue do you have? You placed a hit on this dude. I don't know. But yeah, you know, sometimes you place it.
Hit for cash. I don't know. I guess you hit and do it for cash. You know, people.
Yeah, no one does hits for cash. Like if you are a seasoned hitman, you're looking for the raw hit numbers. You know.
But still, like, I don't know. Like, it's just not worth your time even for 10k. You know, I don't know. Like, you might do like civilian for 10k or something, or someone you hate, but like cop, I don't know, man. Like, unless like there's really good opportunity.
Yeah, the thing about cops, you have to stalk cops. You really do. You have to stalk cops and stay from afar. You have to pretty much. For me, when I did hits on cops, I pretty much played the game like Assassin's Creed. I tried to stay at a distance as far as I could without alerting him or her.
Yep.
And if they got alerted, then, you know, shit.
And
you
I don't know. The other one. This is the one where I am the pussy. Okay, like I make fun of you because you're the pussy, but I'm the pussy sometimes too. But I'm a smarter pussy. So if I fuck with someone and I think they might put heat on me, I just go in City Hall for the next 10 minutes because some people are actually fucking dumb enough to put heat on you whilst you're in City Hall. And I don't know if you know this, probably you know this, but like if a hit gets placed on you whilst you are already in City Hall, you will not get the timer. So
Yeah, yeah. I remember Triple Clef said, there's this bug that still hasn't been fixed where if you place a hit on somebody that's in City Hall, you won't get the timer. It's not a bug, it's just never been dealt with. Like, Crazy Bob's never, like, done anything with it, like, you know. And, if he really gave a snit about that, it would have been switched. So, you
I
know,
actually had like I really pissed off someone once upon a time. I don't know, it was on Los Santos, and the guy was like, "Yeah, gonna put heat on you, gonna put heat on you, fucking 500k." I was like, "Okay, thanks. I'll get to City Hall, get my fucking money."
I don't know what that sound was, but that was fucking funny.
That was ape sound. That's how it worked. Typical ape sounds on.
That was hilarious. That was funny.
So yeah, you know, just went in City Hall, and I actually thought that the guy, when he would place the hit, he would check, you know, if I'm in City Hall, and he would just wait that extra 30 seconds for me to get out or make a mistake or something, you know. But some people are. The other thing I don't really like about this hit system is like you can be pretty gay with it, you know.
How?
How? Like, if I'm the bitch, you know, and a pussy, then I might just wait till Saturday, 22 o'clock to put heat on someone, you know, before weekends. Before weekends. So technically they cannot place back, and they cannot place back next week either because it's another game week, you know, like the crimes and the shit reset, you know, so they cannot place back on me even when they get on Less Venturous next time, for example. That's pretty gay.
Yeah, that is some bitch shit.
I have done it before.
Oh my god.
It's bitchy, but I have done it before.
Wow. What a
But
fag.
you know, sometimes it happens, you know, that someone has done you something bad, you know, and you want to place hit on them, but you know they will place back. So you're waiting and waiting and waiting. It's like Thursday, and you're waiting out Friday, and you're waiting out and you're waiting out, and you're like, oh man, 4 more minutes to 22, you know, I'm gonna put hit on the fucker. And then he quits, you know, I don't know, his mother calls him for lunch, I don't know, his dog needs feeding, or I don't know, something retarded. And then you're left with nothing, you know. You didn't place a hit on the guy and you just quit. So it's like double-edged sword, but when you do it properly, man, it feels good. It feels good.
I really love how most of your gameplay was waiting until Saturday 21:45 to place a hit on somebody. Just love it. Just love it. Just love it. It's
dedication. That's dedication. Right?
It's dedication. Speaking of dedication, speaking of lava too, you know, he used that multi-account on Los Santos because he said that he could get big money on Los Santos, whereas he can play on lava on Las Venturas. Doesn't make much sense, but you know, Los Santos has really angered me lately because on Saturday I was recording for the Los Santos Chase Showcase, the final set of recording sessions in Los Santos ever for Rate My Chase, and I had a very tough time. Very tough time. For 90% of the time, there were not more than 40 players in Los Santos on Saturday. And it really... I played on Saturday and Sunday. I played probably like... at least 10 game days. At least 10. You know how many chases I got?
0.
No, I got 3. I only got 3 chases in like 11 game days. Now,
yeah, I don't know. Really, it has gone dead. Like, I used to love Los Santos and used to defend it and stuff. And I don't know, like, it really used to be more like a cop city as well.
Yeah, I mean,
It was like, you
what's
know,
the cop city?
the cop tanks are I don't know, like I think like everyone Kusa had like really big presence on Santos even, and it like considering it was mostly made of like consisted of Americans that don't like Los Santos per se.
Yeah,
They like prefer Fierro, for example. I don't know. I think it was still pretty big on Los Santos, and like Sigma was huge on Los Santos and stuff. And now it's just like you see Sigma rather on Las Venturas than on Santos, and you know, like everything is fucked. You know?
exactly. I mean, Los Santos is completely dead. Like
Like it's really that like CPR can't get it back. I don't.
the the warrants are dumb. The cops are dumb. Like I uploaded the video on Saturday. It's 45-second clip. Some guy was a warrant. He had a police car and he just crashed his car into some wall 5 or 6 times, and then a cop came out of nowhere shooting at him on foot, and I was like, this is Los Santos right here. Like, what is wrong with this city? It's fucked.
I don't even understand why it got so bad. I mean, like, it's not like that people hack on it more or something, or I just really
do.
think it's like because it's expensive. And like people
Yeah,
don't
probably
like
the
being
bitches, yeah.
paid for, you know, people
Yeah.
are poor these
The
days.
bitches who complain about 100K life insurance, they're bitches.
Yeah.
I hate when people do that, but yeah, Los Santos is dead. In fact, on Saturday, because on Saturday will be the San Fierro Chase Showcase, August 31st, Saturday, sometime in the afternoon. I'm gonna record for the possibly final Rate My Chase recording session in San Fierro. Everybody be there, August 31st, play. San Fierro, be there. But whenever Los Santos is on, I'll have to record for Los Santos too, because I still need at least 6 minutes worth of chases in Los Santos. And it's funny, Rate My Chase, the way that best chases are made, you either have to have, a good warrant and terrible cops. No, hold on, that's wrong. You have to have a good warrant and bad cops who are very persistent, or you have to have a warrant, any warrants, and one good cop, because there were a few saviors for those 3 chases. The warrants in 2 of the chases was Mindless Gamer 2, which is, some Borat dude. But in the longer chase, he was being chased by a guy named Rusty, who died like 3 times and had like 5 different cars to chase to take the guy down. I wonder. What a noob. You assisted on a hit contract for I Will Kill You, XD.
I initially killed Yellow.
Eck. That is dead.
I shot at the car, but I didn't intend to kill him. But he was like on 0 HP, and I have a amazing game, and that's what happens.
That's how it be. But
Rest in peace.
that's how it be.
Sorry, bro.
You're bitch 666L. That is dead.
I guess I deserve my dark blue for that, you know. Bad cops.
Get back to level 0, you fag. That's how it be. But yeah. Like I said, everybody playing August 31st, San Fierro. Come around, the final, possibly the final, maybe Sunday as well, but the final chase session, recording session.
When is the Borat Cage coming out?
The Borat Gauge compilation in the next few days. I've been multitasking because I've been working on both episodes at the same time. So the Borat Gauge compilation will come out maybe in a few days and all that. What's funny is that I put a lot of clips from the Cop and Borat Chronicles in it, and they have a lot of Borat clips. Holy snits! So I don't want the entire video to be that. So
I thought you will do fresh ones as well. You know, not just.
Oh yeah, for the entire season, yes. But what's funny about it is that it kind of compromises the credits, because a lot of the highlights moments of the season are those Borat moments that trigger the Borat gauge. So we'll see what happens. But yeah.
But how did you do the compilation? Did you just look at all the chases that you have done before and just clip the moments out of them, or did you go on server and try to find new
Oh no,
part moments.
it's no, not new. It's all from this season.
Yeah.
It's all from this season.
Yo, Rashon, what I'm giving my percents, man.
Yes, Kesh wants the. Hold on, Lava. Kesh wants the monies for the ideas because she made the idea for the rain. The rain chases. And
That's
she
the
made
idea
the
actually
for
happened
the-
when you were talking to me and I was wet. But yeah.
Yes, you were wet with fluids. Yes, obviously. It was dry outside, but she was wet. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, she made the idea, and she also made the idea for the Borat Gauge compilation. So I guess I have to give her props for that in the opening segment. GG. GG. I'll have to tell everybody where the Borat Gauge came from. You know, I love
From
telling
the
Borats
From the
where the
Borat
Borat
itself.
Gauge came from.
Oh.
No, I mean the Borat Gauge itself. I love telling Borats where the Borat Gauge itself came from. Love it. So let's see that. Yes, Green, she was definitely wet for you, and your interview was around. Yes, obviously,
Oh,
Greens. Yeah, obviously, Greens. Hey, Bustacut, you're too young for that, man. You're 15 years old. That's pedophilia, man. Like, you could get her locked up for that. You can't be saying that.
He's wait, how does it go? If your age is on clock, you're ready for cock, right?
Oh, well, Kish, I don't know what the age of consent is in Poland, but here you'd get locked up. So.
Oh, he's ready for cock. That's what I wanted to say.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, he is.
Not
he
for
is.
girls.
Okay, I understand. He is. That's true.
Okay.
That's true. Very true. But yeah, like I said again, August 31st, come around, San Fierro, August 31st. I don't know what time, but August 31st. Come on, people. Might put on the CR News today or tonight or tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, come around.
So
Come
what's
round,
gonna
guys.
happen now, Rashon? All
What?
your YouTube channel, will it cease to exist or?
No, it won't cease to exist. It's just that Rate My Chase will be dead. That's how it'll be. It'll just be Rate My Chase will be dead, and that may increase newses or something else. Who knows? But Rate My Chase, all of the guys, because I've had a handful of people say, don't remove Rate My Chase, because Lord Croft said it this weekend,
I mean,
but
You're pretty stupid. Shit. Like, you're taking literally your best videos, Like, I don't think, like, your CNR news gets so many views, or even, like, our Punkery shows and our interviews don't get as many views as the Rate My Chases, And you're literally, like, removing your best videos, if anything.
I mean, yes, they are my best videos, but the problem is the time that it takes in relativity to level 0. GG, level 0. Nice. Kesh just killed somebody and got level 0.
I arrested him before he died.
This
game sucks.
I died because the game sucks. But yeah, they are my best videos, yes, but the time that it takes to bring them up is not worth the amount of buys that it gets, I guess, plus, I have made, at this point, 148 of them. Now, obviously, Season 1 and 2 are, they don't really count, because they were, like, toddler in the level of editing that I did for them. It wasn't until Season 3 when I, put actual effort into them snits, but
3 seasons to get the likes on him. Holy shit.
Well, what's funny is that most of the people that watch Season 1 and 2 don't watch anymore. Like, it's a different audience. Like, for example, there's an audience. Like, there are people who like short videos and people who like long videos. And, people who had short attention spans liked Season 1.
Yeah.
But people who like the thrill of the chases they liked season 3 and 4. So yeah, you know, I had been fighting with myself how long to make the videos, you know, because you don't want to make them too long unless they are for a special occasion. But it feels like it didn't matter how long the videos were, it mattered who was in them. What's funny, Kesh, is that, you know, or I don't even know, what's funny is that, you know, the Robonix Chronicles, which I thought was really good, that came out, and I thought it was really good. I thought Robonix was a, you know, a well-known Las Venturas cocksucker, you know? He's a cool dude. But what's funny is that they didn't really gain a lot of traction, whereas it's funny, the Sounds of Liberty, the thumbnail where you were pounding the guy with the dildo, that got more views in 24 hours than part 2 of Robonix's Chronicles did.
Come on, man, that was funny as shit though. I'm like whipping the crap out of the dude, and the dude just like the other guy just steals our like that was pretty funny, man. That was pretty funny. I was laughing so much when it happened. I was like, oh shit, we're all gonna get F now.
What's funny about that is that I looked at, you know, the audience retention, and that part is the most watched part of the video. The beating with the dildo was the most watched
it's
part
always,
of the video.
you know, men always like to watch a girl and dildo actually. It's always the most watched part of the video.
It was, and you know, I guess I gotta make the thumbnails a lot more interesting then, because
I mean,
people really want
even
to
Evangelist, you know, who had some real life things to deal with this summer, and he's not playing in a while and stuff. And he PMs me like out of the blue, "Hey Cash, what's about you and the game?" I'm like, what? I saw that thumbnail. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, you and the dildos, that was just the moment. It was the moment of the chase of the video.
But like seriously, there was like Prabhupada, you know, he's good cop. Like I cannot believe that he didn't lock the car. How is that possible? Like
I don't know.
It amazes me. It's pretty amazing.
I think he was in awe of what was going on, you know. That can do that, you know. It's not every day that you see a person pounding a guy with a dildo, a cop pounding a warrant with a dildo, you know. It's a one in a lifetime thing, because when I was thinking of doing the thumbnail, I was like, what should a thumbnail be for this video? And I was like, I don't need to give Kesh more attention, but that's the best part of the video, so I just had to be. It had to be. And it was. Boy, I gauge stars with that one. Yeah.
But at that point, that was fun part. But then when we were chasing the dude around the pillar, you know, like round around Rosie, that was like really frustrating. I was like, holy shit, we really do deserve F- right now.
You guys got trolled as fuck. I don't remember what I gave y'all. I think I gave y'all a C+ or C- or something.
Yeah, that was like very generous, actually. I wouldn't give myself even.
Actually, yeah, you're right. That a C- is very generous.
Everything that we could fuck up, we did fuck up. You know, it felt almost like so. I don't know.
Actually, let me see right now. Let me see what I gave you guys.
So,
I gave y'all a C-.
biased.
Yeah, that was pretty generous. That was pretty generous. I don't know why and how, but yeah.
Probably in good mood when making the video or something. Yeah.
It probably was.
Are you ever like you give someone some grade, you know, when you're making the video and then you're watching it later and you're like, oh, why did I give him that grade?
Yes.
You know, you think that like you would give like second time if you had to do it, you would give different.
Yes. I think that a lot of times. I always give somebody a grade, and then even before I upload the video, sometimes I change it before. Like I have to watch it again to try to make a more accurate grade. But you know, pretty tough. Pretty tough.
It's you're not consistent.
I'm not consistent. No.
Imagine you were a professor or something.
Well, you know, the thing about that is, you know, the rate my chase grades are based more on feel than tangible You grade a paper, you got this right, you got this wrong, you got this right, you got this wrong. Oh, unless you're writing an essay or something, that's different.
I mean, unless it's like oral exam or
if you're,
something. I guess you would be biased there as well.
Yeah, exactly. If it's an oral exam, or if it's an essay,
Yeah.
or if oral exam. Anyway, but yeah.
It would depend on the participant, I guess. No?
Exactly. Yeah, it depends. How they work it. You feel me? But yeah, and then it's like, oh, that was a D plus. What? And yeah, it depends how they work
Yeah,
it. It's the same
you
here.
would get some.
Yes, you get a D for the D. But yeah, it's all about it's the same thing pretty much. It's the same thing pretty much. It's based on the feel. What grade you get is based on the feel, and if it feels right, you get a good grade. That's how it be. That's how it be. But sometimes at the end, because you know.
What if it feels good, but there's no happy ending?
Well, then you get an automatic F. You get an automatic F. If you don't finish the job, you get an automatic F. That's how it be. Go from an A to an F just like that.
Some cops in the chases were pretty good, but they never managed to arrest the guy. You know, I was actually surprised to put. See about that. Who was that girl on San Fierro you did rate my chase on? She did the jump and failed it and fell in water.
I'm a Yoshi. Yes,
I'm a Yoshi.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand. But you never brought this up on the video. I didn't understand even why she risks to do a jump when she doesn't need to risk to do the jump. I would understand if someone was directly chasing her behind her, you know, then you go for a risk move because there's a chance that cop will not make the jump or whatever, you know, you have to take a risk. But since she had no one on her back, no one's chasing her, why risk something that could potentially lose your car?
That is very true. I don't know why I didn't think about that.
That makes absolutely no sense to me. So, but you didn't point that out. Which is weird, but yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, she would deserve studs for being that stupid.
She did.
From that perspective as well. Yeah, but from this perspective as well.
Yeah, true. I pretty much put it all on the Sultan because, people think
you put it on Sultan,
but
she's fucking stupid.
That's true. I mean, she's also stupid because she doesn't remember who I am. Honestly, dude.
That really hurt you. Oh, man.
That was fucking Punkery. How can I am a Joshi forget who I am? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Are you serious? He's calling me a cheater?
All people should just know you because you're admin or something? What?
Well,
what
admin.
Is this now?
Admin, no admin. She should remember who I am. All right.
Why?
Because she should remember who I am. All right. She should remember who I am. All right. It is the reason. She should remember who I am because I have talked to her before. All right. So she should know who I am. 100%, no doubt.
Where's she from?
Somewhere in America. Somewhere in America.
Makes sense why she's done.
Yes, I'm a judge. She's two guys to the chase. Yeah, I think we're done here, man.
Do you have races in your neighborhood or something? Because every time we have Punkery show, I hear someone flexing there. Oh, it must be that guy with Honda you showed me.
The Honda, 3 minutes away from right here. A few months ago, some idiot was reversing everywhere throughout the street and a gas station parking lot. That's pretty funny.
People who have Hondas are a bit weird, especially Civics. So, what do you expect?
I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we usually don't get drivers like that around here, but that's how it be. That's how it be. That is America. This is America. It's worse in Massachusetts, but that's how it be. I loved how somebody in the comment section said, y'all got black people in Connecticut? Of course we do, obviously. I was an American dude from somewhere else, but that was a bad life for Connecticut. Very bad life. Yeah, folks. What?
Do you enjoy seeing your village? That sounds like farmer. enjoy seeing crazy people from your? I mean, you always
It
make
was
fun
funny.
of the blordoms, you know.
I thought it was really funny. I loved it. I think it was really funny. I loved it because
Very funny.
Connecticut is mad boring, so I loved seeing people being dumb. So that's how it be. That's how it be.
Yeah, and then you wonder why I like CNR. You make fun of me because I come here for the dumb people, but you also like seeing dumb shit from your village. So
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're very right. You know, it just depends on the setting, I guess. You know.
oh,
To
I also
observe.
have a question.
Well,
Since your Read My Chase shit is gone down, you know, we don't have interviews more to go because Lipix is a pussy and everyone else. What happens with Punkery show? We also quit it? Just quit the whole thing, everything on CNR that is beyond the game.
I
We
don't
kill
know.
it off.
I have no idea. I have no idea. Like how we said we'd finish this thing quite a while ago, but it's still going. I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea. So yeah, that'll be talked about when it'll need to be talked about. But I have no idea. But
Well,
yes,
till the next time then.
yes. Till next time. Rate My Chase will still be around until the end of September, maybe. But the recording sessions will be all dead. I guess that means I can go back to making cop montages, right?
Yeah, or Hitman would like to see that from you.
Yeah, it would be a sniper and drive-by montage. That's what it'd be. I actually do
at
have
the
clips.
city hall, maybe.
Yeah, Chainsaw City Hall. I do have clips, but I am not doing anything
You
with them. Right
probably need to cut like 2/3 of it, you know? Cut all the Son of Mrs. out of the video so it looks half-decent.
now. Listen, go fuck yourself. All right, go fuck yourself. Anyway, yep, that'll do it for the
Punkery
Punkery
show?
show. Lovell wants a signature, so we can do that for him. So for Kesh,
Wow, that's pretty gay.
yeah, it is. I hate making signatures for people. But for Kesh, this is Rashon, and we'll see you next time on the Punkery show. Saturday, San Fierro.
Cash and Rashon just fuck already.
Just fuck already, yes. Huh? Oh. There's it.